And what episode is this, man? What's up, people? Welcome back to Telling Me Kick. Sorry, we're running a little late. I was knocked out, so it's on me. But I am woke now, and we are going to get this thing cracking. Y'all like and share the video. Say something in the chat so we can see who's all here. What's up, Rhonda? What's up, Carmel? What's up, Sarah? Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up and make sure y'all share the video. I'm gonna get the intro started so we can get rocking and rolling, people. What's up? Wow. 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 Let's see if Mel is ready, yo.
Yeah, I'm fucking ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
What episode is this, man? Let me see what episode it is. Episode 118, people.
118. What's poppin', people? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for vibing with us tonight. It's T's fault tonight, not mine.
My apologies, people. I was asleep. And shout out to the people who didn't see me post sneaker check all day, and then y'all waited until it's 5 minutes, and now y'all all hit me up like, where is sneaker check? Y'all could have been to that. Wake your boy up. Sometimes I be sleeping. I'm tired. I be doing a lot. It be like that sometimes. I gotta catch my sleep when I can catch it.
For sure.
Gotta catch my sleep when I can catch it.
Hopefully everybody had a good week so far up to this point. Since the last time we spoke to y'all last Wednesday. Hopefully y'all cop some new feats. Tell us what you have in the comments. We would love to hear and see what you got going on.
Fact. So it is Splash Wednesday, so we will be doing a quick little fit to see what's popping. It is fall. Jay is supposed to be popping up. If y'all remember Jay from Los Angeles, he make a cameo. He just hit me. He said he's on the way, so we'll see if Jay pops up. He said he's going to have a Splash Wednesday fit, and he saw my Asics sneaker review. If anybody saw my Asics sneaker review, he said he wanted to come on and talk about. He was very vigilant about wanting to come on and talk about Asics. So that's what we are going to be doing. If anybody has any questions, please put your questions in the chat. We will be answering questions as well. No, how you feeling, good brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good over here. Like starting to get back to stuff. So let's get rocking and rolling.
All right, we're gonna get into sneaker court, people. There was a lot of mishaps going on outside, and I don't know. Y'all got to get y'all people because it's looking bad, man. It's looking bad. It's looking crazy. All right, I'm gonna start with the least one, man. We're gonna work our way up to the most trifling. So we're gonna start here, and I call this I can't use that word because that's a Paul. I'm not even going to name the show. I'm just supposed to pick, and then y'all tell me what is going here, people. Welcome to Sneaker Court. Let's get it cracking.
Hey, Dick. Shit, I'm gonna say that shit. Bad situation right here. This is super nasty work in these streets.
Facts.
I don't know.
What's up, people? I don't know what these are. If these are slide shoes, slippers, who fucking knows? But what I do know is this is a no to the no to the no.
No.
Let me know in the chat, people. Is this one of your peoples? This could be a long distant cousin. I know y'all got white people in y'all family. Don't front like y'all don't. No, do you even know what these are?
I have no clue. I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, I am lost. I don't know what these are. If anybody in the chat knows if these are what's up, Sarah? What's up, Tara? I see you in the chat too. I don't know if these are shoes, slippers, slides. We don't know. I'm lost. I'm confused. Somebody help me.
Awesome.
I can't do it. No, how you like the socks? You don't like socks? How you like those socks?
The whole situation is going. one leg look like it's broke. The other leg
Right.
used on this whole thing right here. So shout outs to him for just leaving me speechless. Not too much.
Shout out to him because he's still alive. He looks violated, but he's still alive, I guess. So shout out to him, man. I don't know what's happening here, but we're gonna move on, people. The next one. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. The next one, I saw this one from all the way across the parking lot. So I don't know how clear y'all gonna be able to see, but I'll tell y'all after Nell takes a guess on what's happening here. So let's see. What's up, Nell?
They Uggs, man. They the Ugg chuckers right there. They
the Ugg chuckers.
The Ugg chuckers has made it. The Uggs have made a resurgence. People, I guess, when the temperature drops, this is what y'all do. Y'all drop down and get your Uggs on. So,
oh man, go ahead. No, I can't even say go ahead, girl, get your eagle on because guess what? This is not a girl.
Yeah, it's ridiculous out here. It's real nasty work again out in these streets. I'm confused, and I see a lot of guys wearing these. The guys have definitely taken to these, and this is the new style with what's going on out here.
I cannot. So this is not a girl, everybody. He has on the red low Chukka Uggs, and he also had on a red t-shirt. He had on a whole outfit with this shit. This is not like I was chilling and I just ran to the store real quick. No, he was dressed to the T with these red Uggs on.
Yeah, he was definitely trying to grab something.
Right. He was dressed to the T with these red Uggs on. People, let me know in the chat if y'all think that it's okay or it's acceptable for guys to wear Uggs. And I'm going to tell y'all in a very transparent manner that my son actually has these as well, the black ones. So shout out to my son because he's in violation. And every time I see him with these on or those Crocs, I immediately tell him to turn back around and then come back later when he's ready to talk to me properly. That's how I handle it.
But my little brother has the same ones, the black ones, and I cringe when he gets in the
Thanks. We are not doing that. Yeah, ladies, let me know in the chat if y'all are cool with your guys wearing Uggs. All right, now this last one. I think Jay is here. Jay, what's up? What's going on?
Yo.
Jay, we're right in the middle of sneaker court, so you could just jump right on it. But how you doing? How you doing, good brother?
I'm good, y'all. What's the deal?
Hey, shit. All right, this last one, I was in Chick-fil-A. Now, I was astonished because we talk about guys wearing like flip-flops or sandals or anything of that nature, but y'all have to check out his back heel and tell me what is happening here, man. Let's go.
He driving. That's the back driving hill.
Wait, what?
He Uber all day, DoorDash.
I don't know if y'all need to zoom in on the picture and see all that dirt on the back of that foot.
Yo, he tripping.
Yeah, he tripping. He very much so tripping, but this is the life we live nowadays.
I mean, you don't go to the store like that, though. You might run up to the car or something, go grab the mail.
Yeah, DoorDashing.
He tripping. He at work.
I don't care if you're a DoorDasher. I don't care if you're an Uber eater. I don't care what you doing. That foot, that bottom of that foot should not be that dirty.
My question is she in the car with nothing on her feet? Because he definitely took her slides.
I don't know, but this is horrific. And I couldn't believe that I saw this at Chick-fil-A. It had to be like 4 p.m. So it's like that's around crazy. 4 p.m. He's outside at Chick-fil-A with his feet dirty in these little slide slippers, flip-flops. I don't even know what they are. What? That's horrific.
Bad job.
That's horrific. Yeah, but that was sneaker court for today, people. Don't get caught slipping or we will put you on blast. So y'all got to stop the nonsense. We are not doing that. I cannot do it. All right, since I was late to sneaker check now. Yeah. Did anybody even get to post anything? I don't know what's happening over there.
We're gonna float over
Skip
that.
the sneaker court. We can skip the sneaker court today. I mean sneaker check. We skip the sneaker check today. But shout out to everybody who reminded me at the final minutes that y'all didn't remind me, even when it was like 5 or 6 o'clock. Y'all could have reminded me. Shout out to y'all.
I wore my Asics to be ready. I thought we was going.
Oh, he got on his Asics now. I told you.
My Asics on, man.
he got on his Asics. So let's get right into the ASIC talk. Jay, what's going on with the ASICs? Let me know, because there is a thing that I saw. ASICs are becoming a following trend right now, or a fad, where a lot of people are starting to wear these a lot more because they're comfortable. And can they replace New Balance?
So, so coming from somebody like me, who has been doing sneakers and been fucking with sneakers for a very long time,
right?
They'll never replace the New Balance, because when we used to wear them back in the day. So this is like the third coming of the Asics, if you really a sneaker dude.
Okay.
Back in the 90s, we wore Asics and Sauconys and New Balances and all of the, like the Mizunos and the Brooks and all of that kind of, racing, running type of shoes. We wore them back in the 90s, and then in the early 2000s, they kind of came back around and we was messing with them again. Asics never truly disappeared because Kith, if people are familiar with the brand Kith have been putting out Asics for a very, very long time. They were doing what they call the Gel 3s or the Gel 5s. They weren't doing the models that they recently did. But the recent insurgence of Asics into like the sneaker community is really just based off of hype. So everybody, if you're familiar with the brand Gallery Department did like their own. They went to a ASIC store, grabbed the ASIC, and just wrote Department, DEPT, on the side of the ASICs, and everybody went crazy for them. They didn't release them. They was kind of like a friends and family. So if you got your hands on a pair, they were like $1,400, $1,500 for a pair of ASIC. The actual ASIC that they use is called the ASIC 1130, and that retails for $95. So this $95 shoe started reselling for $1,500. In the meantime, though, they also had a couple collabs with a brand called Jam. It's like J4 times OUND. And Jam did ASIC Keanu 14. The Keanu 14 is a style that's been out for many, many years. They just kind of retroed the 14 and then like started doing collabs with it. So when Jam did their Keanu 14, that was hard to get. It was a limited release, and those sell from anywhere from $400 to $700, depending upon your size. And then I think it's like 2 or 3 colors. So you got the Asics, and you got the Jam collab, and you got Gallery Department, and then of course the brand that I originally mentioned, Kith did an 1130. They did a 20 and a 2160, and those collaborations are also like $400 or $500 resale shoes. So because those shoes are popular, of course the regular styles have started coming back out. And like I said, the Keanu, the 1130 and the 2160, those are old. They're older styles. They just kind of retroed them. So just like we were talking about with the sneaker check, I have on a pair of the OG 2160 ASIC GT 2160s that came out back in like 2009. I have an OG pair. They just re-released a pair this summer called the Blue Canyons or something like that. And right now, those are reselling for like $300-$400. But then later on this month or by November, that same brand I was telling you about, Gallery Department, is doing another collaboration with Asics. But they're doing a 2160 in the same blue colorway that I have on my feet now. And that shoe is looking to resell for $1,000. So right now, it's a trendy thing. If you've really been messing with sneakers or you've been a sneakerhead, you've already done the ASIC wave before. It's just kind of coming back around. Like we know with most fashion, it comes back around at certain points. So it's just coming back around, recycling again. And with the brands that's coming out now, that's doing the collaborations with these collaborations, we may see ASICs around for longer than we thought. Everybody think it's going to be like a quick little trend, but I think it's going to try to stick around like New Balance did, because it's doing a lot of the same collaborations that they did. It's a Bape ASIC collaboration that's out, people don't know about. just like New Balance did. Salehi Bembry, who was the black designer who does a lot of New Balances, he probably won't do a Asics collab because I think he strictly has a deal with New Balance. But most of the other brands that collaborated with New Balance in the last couple of years, got them truly popular, are doing the collaborations with Asics as well. And because it kind of has that same running shoe aesthetic, I mean, I think it's still going to be, you know, like it'll be a replacement for the New Balance if you're kind of tired of New Balances. But it'll never take over and just completely discontinue the New Balance and streetwear.
All right. So how do you feel about the comfort? Like, is the comfort better, the same, or where do you feel the comfort sits compared to New Balance?
Comfort is top notch. I have back issues, and like this summer, I truly, like, you know, if you guys come to the store, normally I have on like Crocs, I have on the Salehi Bembry Crocs, or like some Yeezy Foam Runner, something comfortable. I wear a shoe. I used to wear shoes just on the weekends. Saturdays was my most popular day, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday out. You know, I get kind of dressed up, throw some sneaks on my feet. So this whole summer, I was doing the low top Travis Scott Phantoms, the black pair, and then I was doing the Fragments. Those are my like dress up shoe the whole summer. After a few hours, they kill my feet. Bro, I've been wearing Asics every day for the last 2 months, bro. Every day.
I seen it. I seen it happening. I was like, what is happening right now? I keep on seeing them pop up. Like, I seen it coming, and now it's here.
And it's crazy though, because like I said, the joints I got on my feet now, I already had them. I had those in the tuck. I just went and got them out the storage unit. You know what I mean? And it's crazy that they bringing them back. You know what I'm saying? And now it's really going to be a pillar for a popular shoe, because I'm telling you, when this gallery department joint come out, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be pandemonium. And that's, I think, for us, like with my store, we went crazy. So like, you know, once the trend started really popping, we got a few, and then there was a few stores in the city like, oh, we got the best Asics in the city. So we had to crush them. So like right now we have 40 different styles of Asics, 40. Literally, if you come in and you say, Jay, I need a pair of Asics in a size 9, I got at least 25 different ones you could choose from. You know what I'm saying? And we got joints that came out a few years ago. We got the collaborations. We got the UK exclusives. We got the Asia exclusives. Like, we really got some different joints, some hard to get joints or whatever like that. But again, it's a trend. Like, we'll see how it go. For me, I'm reliving my glory days because I remember these days back in the day. So I'm having fun with it. It's crazy. It used to be this store. So the one store we have is in Bryn Mawr, and right next to Bryn Mawr, literally a street over, is Ardmore. It used to be a store in Ardmore. It's still there. It's called John's. I don't know the address, but you could probably Google it. It's called John's Shoes or John's Sneakers. It's in Ardmore. Bro, when we was little, the neighborhood dope dealers, they all used to wear Asics and Saucony's and Mizuno's and Brooks and all of that. But it was so crazy, like the gatekeeping was bananas. They would not tell you where John's was. If you was like, yo, where John's at? They were like, yo, we going tomorrow at 2:00, be on the block. Like, they had to drive you. They wouldn't tell you where the store was. But it literally, like, all the popular running shoes, they would have them and they would be $40, bro. $40. They wouldn't come in a box. They came in like this plastic bag, like a Ziploc bag, but they was brand new, 100% authentic, and they was selling them for $40. And that's how the city itself really got on the whole wave of Asics and running shoes, because we really used to be heavy into it in the early 90s. Well, I'm going to say late 90s, honestly, 98, 99, something like that.
Yeah, Lady B is saying, I just got a pair and I love them. it's
listen, they probably, to me, they definitely feel more comfortable than New Balances. Certain New Balances feel good on my feet, but the traditional New Balance that everybody grabbed, like the 2002 R or whatever, I got, so it's 3 different styles that's really popular. It's the Keanu 14, it's the Gel 1130, and then it's the GT 2160. I have one of each style, and then I also have another joint that's called the 1090, which they discontinued it. It's an older style. But Asics in general, overall, man, just the comfort level for me. Like, even if you get into it for the hype, you're gonna notice it's the most comfortable shoe out of most of the shoes that we've been wearing right now.
Right.
Go ahead.
Not only do the Asics have that that Ortholite insole, the padding around the whole shoe is like softer than New Balance. So that's where I think they get New Balance.
Yeah, even in the name where it's called the Gel 1130, it has a gel insole.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's already the comfort from the insole and the comfort from the cushioning. And like just like I was just saying, the ones that I have on now, this is the 21. I don't know if you can really see it.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a 21. This is the 2160.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the crazy part. So this right here is the cushioning that they use called the Duamax.
Right.
This is the OG one. They don't even use Duamax no more. But this is one of the cushioning systems that they used back in the day. So that they really top tier built on comfort, and even with, like I said, with the style, it's your traditional running shoe. So you know what I mean. Me personally, I'm for it. I like when the popular trends from back in the day come back, so that people can really just see the styles, because a lot of styles repeat. But like when you talk about the comfort level is superb, man. Like I said, this is the only shoe I've been wearing for 2 months, every single day.
Thanks. All right. Before we move on, Nell, do you have any questions for Jay? And Jay, what is the number one seller for y'all right now in the store?
Asics. Bro, the market is so crazy right now. So originally our top 3 sellers was Dunks, Jordan 1s, and Yeezys. And we've seen all 3 of them plummet in the market. But of course, it was by Nike's design, because they seen how the resale market was going. So they decided to flood the market with the shoes. So Jordan 1s are overly saturated on the market. Dunks are overly saturated on the market. And then, of course, the debacle with Kanye West, of course. But now, because they did those recent releases, if you go to the right places, you could get a pair of Yeezys for retail at certain websites and certain stores. So it's pointless in us to try to resell a shoe for more than what you could get it for in retail when they're still available. Like it's still websites now I could literally go to where you could get Yeezys brand new for retail. And some of them actually the stores got them on sale because they're trying to get rid of them. So with that being said, the market is just so fickle. We sell Jordan 4s. That's probably the most popular Jordan in the last 3-4 years is the Jordan 4. We sell those. But most people come in asking for Asics, man. The price point is a little bit lower than your average shoe. So we sell ours for like 175 to 200 is the cheapest pair. And most shoes you can't buy for that price. You know what I mean? Like the average shoe at a sneaker store is not that price. So we sell a good amount of those. But it's with my store it's tough because it's split in the middle. Like I have pre-owned and I have the brand new. When it comes to the brand new stuff, most people go for the hype items.
Right.
The pre-owned stuff is mainly just people trying to find the high-end stuff that a high-end shoe that you just getting for a good price. So it may be used brand new. It could be a $3,000 shoe. Pre-owned, it could be $1,000, or it could be $1,000 shoe, and pre-owned it's like $500-$600. So price points, that's a better price than paying $1,000, especially with most of our shoes being in great condition. So, but on average, the typical sneaker that a customer will come in and ask for or purchase is Asics, man. Asics.
All right, now you got a question?
Actually, I'm going to second his statement when he says he has an array, an assortment. Actually was just in the store about 2 weeks ago, and I actually have an order I got to pick up, and I haven't hit there. Got to pick up from him, but it's lit because one point where we will go into a sneaker store, you'll see a whole wall of Jordans and a whole wall of Yeezys. You see it now. You see a whole wall of Asics and an array of different colors, and sizes and shapes. And I like what they got going on over there at Los Angeles. I checked out the store in Ambler. So if you're in the area, please go check out one of the 3 stores, right? You got 3?
So yeah, 3 stores, and fingers crossed in 2024 we'll be opening in Cherry Hill.
Nice. But the store is definitely one of them. So outside of the Asics, what's another popular shoe that most people don't know of?
Well, a popular shoe that people don't know about.
Talk about
Let's
the
go in the chat if y'all got questions.
Well, I know. So I'm not sure how many people are hip to the Vomero. So the Vomero is a Nike running shoe. It's the same thing. It's a retro running shoe that they already put out, and this is their version of trying to combat the Asics and the New Balance. So it's that OG running shoe vibe. It's an older style, and they've been putting out some pretty good colors. They put out a color recently where the sole glows in the dark, and that's the pair that we got right now, and that people are kind of going crazy over. They did a Dornbacher pair, which was like an orange color, and it had the different like swooshes and different things you could put on or whatever like that. So that's a pretty good one. I think most people who don't know, like they may have seen that shoe and was like, "Oh, I didn't know that was a popular shoe," but it's a pretty dope shoe.
talking about these
Yep.
ladies.
There you go. That's the Dornbacher. I mean, that is the Vomero. And that is the competition for Asics right now, and New Balance and any other kind of running style shoe that's really out right now.
All right, we got a question for you in the chat, Jay. She wants to know if y'all got those Jordan 2s. She said the black, white, and red highs. The Jordan 2s.
Black cement.
I don't know if she means the black cement Jordan 2s or the original white ones.
We have some of the Chicago's if she's talking about the Chicago, but we did not do the black cement.
Okay.
The 2s didn't do as well as we wanted them to. We definitely were trying to. I'm a big fan of the 2s. I think I said that last time I was on here. Like I'm a huge fan of 2s, so I definitely was pushing for a resurgence in the 2s in the market, but I guess it just didn't go over as well. I honestly think that Nike kind of did it themselves, just because they put out too many 2s, man. They put out too many 2s. They didn't really put the oomph behind it that they put with a lot of other brands or Jordan silhouettes that they do. So I just feel like they kind of put it out, and once they seen that the market really wasn't going crazy for it, they just kind of been doing by the wayside. I'm truly, as a sneaker guy, kind of disappointed in Nike. I feel like they seem like they're like just kind of drawing at straws at this point. Right. Like, you know, what can we do to keep the hype going on a shoe that we put out 40 times? Oh, right. Let's make the sole cream. Let's change it from suede to leather, or let's put out a color that we were supposed to put out 20 years ago and see if it pops now. And it's like, that's my major issue. Like the Cherry 11s broke my heart. I've been waiting 20 years for that shoe, and by the time they gave it to me, it was just like, okay.
It was,
They toyed around with the idea of an all leather Jordan 4 for another 20 years. Now here we are, and it's like I'm supposed to be super excited about it. I literally just got rid of my Brads because I was wearing them too much, and I just got tired with that silhouette, with that color. So it's just like, just because it's leather don't mean it's going to make me run and go get it, or the satin ones.
But that's the thing about it, is with those Bred 4s, that's the only knock on it, but it's also the thing that makes the sneaker stand out. So the only knock on it is that
I truly feel like
it's that suede nubuck.
I feel like the Bred is going to do what it's going to do just because it's the Bred 4 and it's a 4. I think the infatuation with 4s will continue. I don't truly see a Jordan 1 coming out that's going to make me feel like that's bringing Jordan 1s back. I think that they're truly dead. I think that they've really done all they could do with Jordan 2s. I honestly feel like that black cement should have been a low. If they did that black cement in the low, it might have got a better buzz. Plus, we don't have a lot of influencers wanting to wear the Jordan 2, so it's one of those models that's just kind of stuck regardless of what we do. But you know, even with like the reimagined Royal, that's like, what is suede now or something, like, I just feel like that's not going to do enough for that Jordan 1 silhouette. I highly doubt that the Bred 4s will flop, but the ones, I truly see them not doing as well like they recently have. They just all been kind of sitting in the stores, going straight to the fucking outlets. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a terrible time. I think is one of those situations where they may just need to like slow down for a minute and just kind of regroup.
Yeah, I
And
definitely
plus,
think
too,
they putting out too many. I definitely think they putting out too many sneakers at a too much of a fast pace.
yeah, at a high rate, high rate, and then it's like, the money is not the same. When y'all were putting out, when you were putting out releases back to back to back like this during COVID, and even after COVID, you got to understand. Yes, the Bryn Mawr the is the store near the Apple Store in Ardmore. It is, but it's on the other side. So if you're on Lancaster Avenue and the Apple Store, you would make the left to go to the Apple Store. John's is along that same street, but you would make the a left. And if you're familiar with that area, it's kind of over near like where the IHOP is. It's like an IHOP and maybe like a Volkswagen dealership. Yeah, the Volkswagen dealership is on that side, to that left-hand side.
It's the Acura dealership.
Oh yeah, Acura. So it's where the Acura and the IHOP is, but it's over that way.
All right, she said it wasn't the cement, so I guess she's either talking about the Chicago twos or the regular like high top white Jordan 2.
Well,
you
yeah,
know, in
that's
the comments,
Chicago.
I mean, we do have a few sizes of the Chicago's, not a lot. I mean, we have a few Jordan 2s as well. We still got the Unions. We still got the J Balvins. One that kind of went under the radar was the Chateau. The Mason Chateau Jordan 2. That's a good shoe. It got great color, especially for the fall right now. It got the browns with the oranges and all of that. I'm actually working with the same guy who did the custom for you, bro. I'm trying to get him to cut. I got a pair of Chateaus. I want him to cut them into low tops. So it was a guy on the internet not too long ago. He cut the Union Jordan 2s into a low top Jordan 2, and they looked a lot better. So I'm gonna see if he could do that for my Chateaus and just kind of give it a different look. But yeah, I mean, we got a few of the two styles. We definitely got the Chicago's if you're talking about the OG ones. But definitely come see me. I'm there every day. And that's the hard, like that's really truly the hard part. Bro, you came and you stopped in. It's like I could tell you what I have, but I truly have 3,000 square feet of a bunch of stuff, bro. I mean, every brand you could think of, every kind of shoe, brand new pre-owned. I mean, even down to like the Supreme macaroni and cheese. You know what I mean? Like I literally sold a Supreme Jean Paul Gaultier cologne the other day. You know what I mean? Like we have a little bit of everything, and it's so much stuffed in my store. It's truly, I just tell people to come. If you truly in the sneakers and you truly in the clothes, you'll have a great time. You'll find some great stuff because we just got a bunch.
Oh, all right, yeah, she's talking about the regular Chicago 2s.
Okay, yeah. Depending upon the size, I know we have some. We had a full size run at one point. Kind of sold some off and just didn't restock.
She got big ass feet, Jay. Y'all probably got her size.
We should be good then.
I know we typically talk at length about the popular sneakers like the Jordan, the Yeezy. Let's talk a little bit about off brands that most people are starting to see but not familiar with. We talked about the Asics having a resurgence, how they are now, one of the go-to shoes. Talk about the MMYs as well.
So MMY honestly is one of my favorite designers. I'm going to destroy his name, but this is his first attempt at his own brand. So Mahara Yasharoho or something to that degree. I apologize. But he put Mason in the front. So this is his brand is Mason, Mahara, and MMY for short. He is a great designer. He's been designing in the streetwear game for over 15 years. I used to wear his designs. He did a lot of collaborations with Puma. So he's been out since 1996, I believe. And so this is his first attempt at his first brand, and a lot of his shoes are like his interpretation of famous streetwear. So the ones that you just put up is like a Chuck. He got some that's based off of like a shell top, based off of the Air Force Ones, based off of the Jack Parcell Converses. Um, I know as time go on, like I seen a pair that he did that look like some New Balances. They look like some 1300 New Balances. So he's paying homage to all of the sneaker styles and brands that really cultivated streetwear early on. And I think as he continues, he's going to just do his own thing. But he's a great designer, man. He's been designing clothes and sneakers for many, many years. And even his far out just styling where he'll like remix a Puma. I had a pair of Pumas that was like the Clyde, but then it was like some type of running shoe in the back. So in the front, it looked like a Clyde Puma, but in the back, it had a different, like the whole back was completely different. So yeah, that's a great brand. It's one of those things where if you know, you know. Philly has a hard time like following trends on their own. So
MMY, I think it's MMY, right?
Yeah, MMY. And so we actually had MMYs for over a year. It might be a year and a half, honestly. And a lot of celebrities have been starting to wear them, so we have more people like wanting to get them and stepping outside of their comfort zone because they do look they're a little bulky. But again, if you know style and you're willing to step out the box, I mean, I'm always willing to put a good outfit together so it doesn't look too crazy. But it's a great shoe. I mean, they're comfortable if you get your right size. We probably one of the only stores in the city that sell them. I don't think there's many other stores in the city that truly sell them.
The selection was the biggest and best that I've seen in a while.
Yeah, we have about 20 pair. We've stayed at about 20 pair for the longest. Just trying to get more and more styles. It's really more out there. Like we stopped carrying the one that looked like a shell top. We never carried the one that looked like New Balances. But again, the customer base is fickle with a lot of things. So the easiest ones that we saw had the most momentum was more like the Air Force One looking one or like the Converse looking ones. So we try to get different colors and different styles. We get them directly from MMY. So, it's never any authenticity issues with us or whatever. But it's truly one of those things. If you are a sneaker guy and you're familiar with the Puma MY collection, you know that's the same designer, so you can kind of see you already know like his styling and what he kind of does or what he produces or whatever. So that's really a great brand. Solomon is a great brand. We have a couple of Solomon sneakers in the store too. Again, it's like if people is really truly hip to it, you know what I mean. New Balances is still a pioneer. They're continuing to do many collaborations and keep everything going. The 2002 Rs, of course, they just introduced another series of the Protection Pack 2002 Rs, which is one of the greatest New Balances I think I've seen in a long time. The 1906. The 1906 is a really great shoe. Really great shoe. Outside of the Protection Pack, they just have some regular general release models that are great colors, and it's a comfortable shoe. So, I mean, we like I said, we do a lot of ASIC, New Balance. Here and there, we have the other brands. Like we have the Mischief Croc boot. Remember they did the big red boot. We did we got the yellow one, the Croc collaboration that they did.
Look at that. Dell's getting excited.
No, we had it that day you was there too, bro. I just ain't get a chance to show it to you.
I got the red ones. I might be inclined to get the yellow ones now too. You know what I mean?
The yellow Jones is better quality, so they stepped the quality up, and the fit is better, they said. So I mean, it's definitely I like what they did. I think being able to be a new brand in the sneaker and streetwear is hard. So for them to do like a lot of this avant-garde crazy stuff to build up the hype, because they actually got a collaboration coming out sometime this winter. It's a collaboration with Reebok, and they redid the Reebok pump, the D Browns. Right. But it got a bunch of little so it got the pump, the pump basketball on the shoe. It got a bunch of them all over the shoe. Okay. So instead of just one on the side, it's like 10 of them on the shoe. And I've seen a couple other collabs that they doing with some other brands. So they built some momentum with the kind of crazy novelty shoes, but they got some designs coming in the future, though.
All right, Lady B wants to know if you got a website for all the stores.
So we do not. We only have Instagram right now, which is just Los Angeles, GLAUSANGELES. We are still working on the website. We had some issues with like internet protection, and they got this new thing now, which was fairly new to me, is like people doing chargebacks and stuff like that. So, when if you order a product from us, they say that they didn't get it, and then they charge back to their credit card, and then we lose money. So we're still working on it, but we're revamping our website so that the people can truly, shop, and everybody is covered. We're covered, they're covered. But no, right now we just have in store. We are working on the website, but definitely we're open 7 days a week, 1 to 7. Bryn Mawr, Ambler, Boca Raton, Florida, if you're in the neighborhood. So,
okay.
Those, hold on now. Those beef and broccoli New Balances, I believe they was those 2002 R's.
2002 R's.
Yes. Right. It's crazy. Have you guys seen the Stone Island 991s?
Yeah.
Well, bro, that's probably gonna be the best New Balance of the winter.
Go ahead now.
That's probably gonna be the best New Balance of the winter.
And they got the same colorway with that beef and broccoli colorway.
Right. Yep.
Like that.
Yep.
Them hard. I have a question. So go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead.
So we know Jordan has.
Somebody's calling Nell's phone. Go ahead, Nell. You can't hear you now. They knocked your sound out. They knocked Nell's sound out. If y'all have any more questions, please put your questions in the chat. We are going to move into Swash Wednesdays after Nell gets back on and asks his questions. Then we'll do Swash Wednesday. I don't know what else is going on, man. Nell's back. What's up, Nell?
I got so excited when he talked about the yellow boots. I had almost lost my mind. But we know Nike, but more importantly, Jordan's relationship with entertainers. Who would you rank as your favorite entertainer with a shoe under the Jordan brand? And let's name a few. We got Tiana Taylor, we got Travis, we got J Balvin. To name a few who actually have their own signature shoe with their name attached to it. Who do you think is the actual best celebrity signature shoe?
I mean, hands down is Travis Scott. I'm a huge fan of Jordan 1 OG lows, and I think he got the best collection of them. Even with the lowest one being the Phantom, still reselling for $600-700 at the lowest tier. Balvin, the new Balvins are good, but Balvin kind of started in a rut. That very first Balvin, that colorful Jordan 1 with the canvas and I wasn't feeling that. I don't think he started out good. The 2 was a good point in the right direction. Like I said, I don't think that they put any. Yes, we have the Olive Travis Scotts. I don't think they put enough of a push behind it. The idea to have a LED glowing Jordan Jumpman logo, the wings logo, was so dope for the Balvin 2, but you just did none of the effort behind it to really pump that shoe the way you should have. And again, I'm gonna say the same thing. Even though I do love Jordan 2s, I think that the lows are better. So if they would have did a Balvin low, or traction, but this Balvin 3 is bananas. The Balvin 3 is bananas. It's definitely in the talks as one of the best Jordan 3 collaborations, definitely in the most recent years, outside of the Alma Manir 3. And the black colorway is as decent as well. But I just think Travis Scott had the consistency. But if I truly had to give it to an entertainer that had a Jordan shoe, if we talking about the greatest collection of Jordan shoes by an entertainer, I'm gonna say Justin Timberlake. The Legend of the Summer Jordans, the ones, the 3s, that all red with the look like Dorothy with the sequins, bro. I mean, I know that those are a little bit more harder to get and more rare, but I think if we talking about quality and just the best overall, I think the Timberlakes, and definitely in terms of the ones that released to the public, I'm gonna say Travis. I was truly upset Well, I don't know if I'm upset because I don't know what they're going to do yet. I know he about to release that cut the check shoe, which I'm not a fan of. I was excited to see what he was going to do with the 3 when they were saying he was going to put out a 3. I was excited to see what he was going to do with a 7 when they said he was going to put out a 7, because I truly want to see if the mystique that's behind the whole machine of Travis Scott will make a 7 popular or make the 3s popular. You know what I mean? I was interested to see though. You know, he tried it with the trainers, with the Bo Jackson trainers, and those didn't do too well. He tried it with the Air Max, those didn't do too great. The 270 that he did at one time, I think is the underrated shoe. That Travis Scott 270 was bananas. Even the Travis Scott Air Force One that came out like a couple years ago was a really great Travis. The Olive Sixes are still great. The only 6 that I think are terrible is the British khaki. I just think that they put too many of them out. You can't forget the 4. So I think Travis, I mean, it's really, can you name anybody else who really hit the mark like he did?
Nah, he killed. Other than, and I guess would you say he's in that class, Virgil, because of Virgil actually flipping it? But I would say Travis and Virgil is my top.
Yeah, Travis and Virgil is I would say more of a tie than anything, but I still just think that Travis had more consistency in the ones that he put out that we truly liked. It's some Jordan off-white Jordans that's just like, you know, the Jordan 1 UNC is a great shoe. I love it, but the reality of me getting it, even with me having the store and all this stuff, that's a $3,000 shoe brand new. You know what I mean? Any of the other colors, God forbid you went to Chicago, you might be looking at 10,000. You know, so just the reality of the compatibility of the shoe is, I equate that into if it's the best shoe or not. You know, the reality is, yeah, I might be able to come up with 1,500 to get a Travis, but 10 bands for, you know, for Virgil.
Yeah, I think also with him putting out the low top, it made a lane for the low top. It gave Jordan and it gave Nike a lane for the low top to pop off, because, you know, people are.
Yeah, because the low top ones was trash. The low top ones outside of Travis Scott's is trash.
But this is the thing, and this is what we was talking about before. He made the OG. You got to think about it. This was the OG one. The Travis Scott lows are OG. It's another another Jordan 1 low called the SE or the Fat. That's the one that the general release ones that come out that be kind of corny. It got the fat tongue, and then it got the wing logo in the back. Those are the ones that are corny. Those are the ones that weren't as popular. So when you say, oh, I got a Jordan 1 low, people wasn't excited about it because it wasn't that OG style. It wasn't that flat, you know, sleeker look. It was more of a fat, almost like a skateboard shoe look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, him going to the OGs really made the OG a popular shoe, to where now, you know what I mean? Think about it. The most popular Jordan 1 low OGs outside of Travis is what? The Dior?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's an elite class that are really like low top Jordan 1 OGs that are actually worth anything. But they're actually bringing them back out. They're bringing out the white and metallic red ones. They're coming out, you know, so they got a few that's coming out. But and not to forget, even though he's not an entertainer, he's a sports guy. But that Zion Williams Jordan 1 low, the Voodoo.
Oh yeah, those was good. Those was good.
That was definitely giving me the Travis Scott vibe just because of the materials.
Yeah, those was good. Those definitely had a lot of details in that specific
those show. In the Year of the Rabbit. I don't know if you saw those in person. Okay. The details and the quality on the Year of the Rabbit Jordan 1 OG low is bananas. Like, to the degree where the strings really is fuzzy like bunny hair, bro. Like that them joints is crazy.
They put their ass on some things sometimes, and they kill with them. But them Zions is definitely a one.
And that's why I get frustrated with Jordan and sometimes with their designs, because they can hit it on the mark, but I think that they purposely do certain things a certain way just so that they can continue to push buzz or to control the market. It's sometimes that they could truly get a shoe right, and they're like, I'm gonna hype y'all up, I'm gonna make y'all buy it, but I know you're not really gonna like it, because like what's this crap they about to give us? The Jordan, it was the Defining Moments pack, the patent leather Concords, but now they changed it, and it's like the sole is a different color, and it's like I forget what they calling it now.
The Reimagine.
It's not a reimagine. It's a Jordan 11, and it looked like it was part of the Defining Moments pack because it had the gold, but they changed up a couple pieces of it, and they're actually calling it something else. I forget. I'll remember, but I forget what the name of it is. They calling it something different. But why mess that shoe up? Again, that's another Jordan that we really like, an 11 that we've been waiting for y'all to retro and bring out. Why change it to where now it don't even look like what we were anticipating? So I feel like when it drops, it's going to be stuck with mixed reviews because people are going to be trying to figure out. That's the year of the rabbit. That joint right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
I had a pair. I got a guy who sells me sneakers. He's an 8.5, and he always wins on sneakers. Anything that drops from the sneakers app, bro, he's hitting. He got those joint off the sneakers app. They were like number 500. They were like a limited number. And I got them for a good ass price. And by the time I got them, the price had started to rise, and I think they end up being worth about $1,000 before I sold them.
I ain't mad at that. All right, fellas, let's get into sneaker check. I mean, Splash Wednesdays. Who wants to go first, man? What are we doing?
Let the honorary guest go first, man.
I mean, you know, like I told you, I got the. I'm trying to. Can I even flip my camera around? I don't think I can flip my camera around, so I got to try to show y'all what I'm working with. But I got the. Matter of fact, I can always do this. So I got the ASIC. Can I get in the camera? GT 2160. This is the OG from 2011. Like I said, this is a pretty popular shoe. This is the same silhouette that they're going to do the gallery department ASIC on in a couple of months. Of course, great shoe. I like the blue color. Very comfortable. Because we back on comfort, like I said, I got my ASIC track pants on. You know, essentials on the t-shirt. I'm all about comfort, man. I'm all about comfort. Those days of being uncomfortable for the fit to look good is past me at this point. So
I can dig it. No, you want to go? We can't hear you. Take your mute off. Take your mute off now.
I'm the bougie man of the bunch, so so I'm taking it to the Drew House. My Drew House hoodie on. You know what I mean? Half bottom cut up at the bottom, or whatever the case may be. On the legs, we definitely denim tearing it. The Levi denim tears, light color and MY in it on the bottom of the feet. So this is Nels Splash
Wednesdays, people. What's cracking?
That's what we doing. So for me, it was more. It's still comfort, but bougie at the same time. Mixing a couple of designers with, you know, mixing a bunch of designers and putting them together to make them, you know, come together for a beautiful marriage. So that's what my interpretation of Splash Wednesdays was this week.
All right, man. As we get into Splash Wednesdays, as y'all can see my shirt, I am Mr. Nostalgia, man. So since it's fall time, it's grind season, we just do the basic tan Dickie set. We break out the basic tan Dickie set and some trees. You already know what it is. And some trees.
West to the death, man.
This
Bro,
is
I just seen this video.
Anybody who's been outside, anybody who ever been on the block, anybody who from the hood, y'all know what this is. This is Splash Wednesday, man. Keep it cute, keep it simple. That's what it is, man. That's what we do.
I gotta ask y'all a question because I just seen this video today, bro.
What's up?
And there was a video on Instagram, and this dude was in a sneaker store, and he was talking about sneakers, and he was saying how DC originated the Butters and the Black Chuckers. I've never heard that before in my life. He said,
I thought you was about to say phone posits or forces or anything of that.
No, he said New Balance. He said New Balance, Butters, like specifically Butters, and Black Chuckers.
And he said, in a full movie when they was talking about DC, the boy that they was talking about was wearing a pair of Chuckers. I mean, was wearing a pair of Timbs. I said
a pair of Butters. Right. But that don't mean that y'all originated that, bro. Right. I know for a fact in the 80s we was wearing Butters.
Facts.
I know for a fact we was wearing Butters, bro. Because the crazy part was I wanted a pair of Super Tims. And my cousin was like, no, we ain't on them no more. We on these joints. He showed me a pair of Butters. And that's when I got my first pair of Butters. I missed the Super 10 wave.
Yeah.
I missed the Super 10 wave. I got my first pair of Butters. And as far back as I can remember, as early as the early 90s, when I was in high school, I wore pencil pocket Guess jeans with Butters or Chuckers, black and brown.
Facts.
So maybe he wasn't fluent in Philly like that. Or maybe we kind of picked it up at the same time, but
you know, everybody when they in their region, they think they region started it because that's where they at.
Certain stuff I could give them they props. Like when I got to college, bro, I did phone posits, but I know DC really did phone posits.
Yeah, that's why I said if you just have phone posits, I would have been like,
but even when people try to argue me down about New Balances, bro, I can remember St. Elizabeth at 23rd and Ridge, the one of the fathers, the priest that was there at that Catholic school when I was a young boy, had on some grade 1300 New Balances, bro.
Right.
He used to wear the navy blue joints. Like I remember New Balances being in North Philly early. So again,
New Balance has been around in Philly since the Reflecting in. That been around since I was like a little young boy.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Listen, I remember the early 90s when the New Balance boots came out.
That's nasty.
The little hiker boot joint. Yeah. It looked like the Timberland Euro boot, but it was a New Balance.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I remember, it's crazy, but I wanted to hear y'all take on that because I was taken back like, no, bro.
When I heard him say that, I said that's a little weird to me because I was in high school and middle school, high school wearing Chuckers. Like we used to go down the middle and get the Chuckers. You did?
Yeah.
We was in high school in the 90s.
No, I remember when we used to go to Redden to get Chuckers.
Yeah.
Facts. Yep. Yep.
Pay the regular prices at this, you know what I mean? So
exactly.
Black joints. Now I will say this. I will give him if he would have said the Nike boots. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
He wanted credit for that. He wanted credit for the Butters, bro.
Yeah, but if he would have said that, because they were sitting right above the Butters, and I was like, he gonna go to the Nike boots. And he said, I was like, nigga, this nigga's tripping.
But even then, they wasn't calling them Butters.
Right.
Oh, they wasn't calling them Butters.
We was calling them Butters.
We the only Butters. They call them Constructs up.
Yeah, they call them Constructs.
And then now they call them Tims. They don't call them.
Let me see if Tara is Tara still in the chat. Do they still call them Constructs in New York?
They still call them. My brother just called me and said, "Yo, y'all got the Constructs up there yet?"
That should sound weird to us.
Maybe he was talking about the butt neckers. Maybe he wanted to talk about the actual butter. No, listen, bro. I remember wearing butt neckers at one point, though. I do. I remember wearing butt neckers. Bro, do you remember the low top Tims with the little green mesh on it?
Yeah.
That's even the colors. I remember the one year that the navy blue joints came out. The navy blue suede.
I remember.
So you telling me you getting a 50th year anniversary pack?
I can't. We're not doing
of Tim?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. You want to know what's crazy? I ain't had a pair of Tims in like 10 years.
Sheesh.
I've purposely tried to find other boots to wear from Tims. I just got burnt out on Tims because
I could dig it.
I was Tim heavy. I was getting Tims all the time. I had 2 and 3 pair rotation, and then
I'm definitely going Nike boot over Tims just for the comfort.
Yeah. Once my folks put me D with the lifetime warranty on Timberlands, and you could get a free pair every year for the rest of your life, you never got to pay for Tims again. Bro, we was doing that every winter. We'd just have the same pair, and we'd start kicking at the front so that the sole will separate. You fill out the form online on Timberland.com and send them back, and they'll send you a free pair, bro.
Well, we was just discussing this last week. Is that still in motion, or did they stop that?
It's still in motion. You got to find the form on the website, though.
Okay.
You got to find the form on the website. That's part of their business plan is they warranty. So it'll never go away. Same thing with Nike. Nike, the only difference with Nike now, it got to be 2 years. Before it was longer. But now if you get a shoe within 2 years of production, if the air bubble busts or you have issues, you could do the same thing. Go online, fill out the form. They either send you a voucher for the price you paid or they send you another pair of that shoe.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of these companies.
Y'all heard it here first. the warranty on sneakers is back alive.
It never went nowhere.
Run it up. Run it up.
No, listen, you got to play the game the right way. Why not?
They better.
Why not?
Hugs. It's time to get them things to get out of here.
Thanks, run it
Yeah,
up.
I haven't worn a pair. I haven't worn a pair of Uggs in a long time either, bro. I gave them up.
I thought you was in the low top joints last night when I seen you.
Nah, not me.
I was about to say, what is happening right now?
But the crazy part is, I'm really literally trying to figure out what boots I'm gonna wear this winter, bro. Because I refuse to get a pair of Timbs.
Right.
I might mess around and get me a pair of Yeezy boots, man. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeezy boots is definitely not bad, man. He has something with those.
I thought that was just too. It was just too much going on with them Yeezy boots. I know they probably comfortable.
The OG Jones. I'm not talking about when he started doing the crazy designs. The original Jones he did with Adidas that almost looked like a Nike. A Timberland field boot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those is the ones. If I do any boot, it'll be those this winter. If I can find me a good joint, but like you said, I'm bougie. So the difference between the Yeezy boots is they did the Adidas version, and then he had the Yeezy season version. The Yeezy season version is worth way more money, and they come in European style in like a 46 or a 45, 44 instead of regular sizes. But
all right, Lady B is still trying to get her Huarache fixed. Jay, this is what happened. You know how you're specifically supposed to put on Huaraches a certain way. She was pulling her Huaraches by the joint on the back, and she ripped it apart. So she's trying to figure out if she can get a new pair.
Yeah, just go buy some.
I mean, yeah, I don't think you could get it repaired because I think that's pure rubber.
Right.
Hey, 110.
So you would have to get that whole little Band-Aid replaced if you keep the same pair. But for that price, you might just get a new pair.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. No, it's what's next time. And Jay, this is the last segment. We do what's next. What is the next sneaker on your radar that you need?
Jay, now I know you got a pair because I actually swagger jack your shit. So if you don't mind, because I haven't got an opportunity to come out to the store Amulet to pick up, you actually have the shoe that was made for you. The ace that our guy made.
No, I don't got a pair.
There's a shoe that I actually had made from a shoe that Jay posted on Los Angeles page, and I love him so much that I actually double back and get him myself. Right. So I get over there to get him, but when the next show we will I'm gonna reach out to my man and see if he can come on, talk to him about it. He said he was cool with it. So we're gonna create a crafter of this beautiful shoe that he actually is behind. But his
name is Kamau. That's my guy. He's one of our employees, bro, and he is so talented.
And he's humble too. You know what I mean? We'll do.
He has a great style, and if anybody follows us on the social media, when we do the fits of the day, Kamau is the one who does some of the best fits. I really just like his style and his creativity, and it's like a lot of people don't know. Back in the day, I used to have my own clothing brand, and I used to do tie-dye hoodies and t-shirts. And I used to like do it all by hand. Okay. And so anytime somebody want to dye or like literally right now when I'm on the phone with y'all, I'm downstairs tie-dyeing my son Yeezy foam runners. He wanted them like blue and orange. So I'm like got them in the pot, tie-dyeing them like literally as we speak now. And that's one of the reasons why I like the young boy Kamau, because he got that kind of style where it's like he'll buy a piece of clothing or like some jeans or some sneakers, and he'll wear it for a while, and then he like, yo, I could do something to this to make it crazier, and then he'll do it. Just add something to it, a little bit of flair. So, yeah, with this whole wave, like, of everybody doing ASICs, to be able to have your own custom pair that's a crazy color, you still got the aesthetic that everybody rocking with, but you got a different John, is truly great. And that's his little hustle. I told him, grab the white Johns and just charge people to do the dye and do extra little shit to them. But that's a great shoe. Then the funny part is the next pair of shoes that I'm trying to get is ASICs.
ASICs is running it up right now.
It's a company called From Up Above. It's called From Up Above. They're in Australia. They like a sneaker store. They doing a collab with Asics. It's the Asics GT 2160, like the one I got on my feet, but it's like green and blue. It's a dope Eagle shoe. Like if I get it, I'm definitely wearing it with my Eagles gear. And it comes out. It comes, it comes out on the 13th. So
Okay.
I'm trying to get it. It will release on asics.com on the 13th at 11 o'clock, but it's also going to be across seas because the company is from across seas. So I'm really trying to get my hands on it. It's already reselling on like GOAT and StockX for like 250, 300. But if anything, that'll be the next shoe that I get, honestly, will be that.
All right. I was trying to chill into the gratitude 11s, but I guess I gotta get these cherry 12s, man. I guess I gotta get them.
That's the shoe, the gratitude, bro. I despise what they did to the gratitude. I despise it, bro. I'm so upset with them. Nah, but the cherry 12s is really a nostalgic shoe, bro. You can't go wrong with that.
Right. They come out on the 28th, the cherry 12s. I guess I gotta get those next, man. I guess those are next on the list.
Cherry 12s, definitely.
Now you know what other shoe I might try for this weekend, bro?
What's up?
The Travis Scott One Low
golf joints. I seen them. I was like they not bad. They're a little fire.
They a little fire, but it's crazy because a lot of stores is making you like really work to get them. Like some stores, you gotta really like you gotta be on the golf simulator and hit the ball 200 yards, or they not giving you bro. They like, no, if you're not gonna wear these for golf, we're not giving them to you.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Yeah, but I guess it's the cherry 12s for me. Yeah, I was trying to chill. I thought I was done for the year, but it's a couple more to get. Mm-hmm. I still got my triple black CB94s is sitting in the box right here. I haven't even opened them joints yet.
Bro, I was waiting for that shoe too to come, man. That's one of my favorite Barkleys, bro.
Facts.
One of my favorite Barkleys. Barkleys.
But this is episode 118. Everybody make sure y'all like and share the video. Does anybody in the chat have any more questions before we get up out of here? Jay, we also do talk about what are you watching? Like, is there anything that you watching on TV right now that's your shit? Like, you got any favorite shows? What are you watching?
I'm trying to get caught up on the Tommy joint, bro. I was watching that and kind of got sidetracked. Right. I've been having a lot of my own personal shit I've been putting online, so I just been kind of busy with the working. I'm a nostalgic guy, so I still be watching a lot of the old stuff, man. I'm still watching Martin. I got the jailbroke Fire Stick, so we watching the Wayans Brothers. You know what I mean? CSI New Orleans, like any of the cop type of shows, I really get into. I like a lot of the shows like Tommy and all of that stuff, but it's like some of them they get bogged down because it's like you see this shit every day.
Right.
So I rather
right. That's what I be trying to tell people about those kind of shows. When you've been outside and you seen that the real life of that shit, it don't hit the same. That shit don't hit the same.
Exactly. No, you know what's a good show I've been watching? Somebody just
lost Jay.
And we got a bad Nizzy.
Right.
But shout out to
I told y'all the Shy wasn't coming back until 2024 because y'all wasn't supporting the show. I told y'all have to support the shows that you love in order for it to stay on. If the Raiders are not there, they will chalk us. They waiting to chalk us. They don't want to pay us first and foremost, so they waiting to chalk us. So if y'all are not supporting the show, they will cut it.
Yeah, nigga, support us like that too. We need y'all support, even though they're not chalkers, but we need y'all support to run it up.
Thanks. Run the numbers up. Make sure y'all continue to go back and watch episodes that if you missed. I have sneaker reviews, and I just did a tutorial on how to keep your Air Force Ones from creasing. That also applies to Dunks, Jordan 1s, all things of that nature, so you don't have that big wrinkle in the middle of the front toe pad. Nobody wants that. That's a bad look.
One wants that.
Nobody wants that. But this is episode 118. I'm trying to see if Jay could get back on. I know his connection got clipped. I don't know what happened. If y'all got any more questions in the chat before we get up out of here, I am mad that they clipped the shot like that because it was right at a pivotal point.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't know what happened. We don't know if Amon Shumpert is going to live or die. They did that bullshit ass hit on Duda. So it's just up in the air right now until next year. That's a long ass time from now for me. Like waiting a couple months just to watch a TV show.
For sure.
But football wise, what's up? What's cracking now? How you feel about the team?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it right now.
You don't want to talk about that? All right, we're not going to talk about that right there because I don't want to talk about our team either. So we ain't got to talk about that. But
Yeah, on Sunday we'll talk about it on Sunday.
Right. This is episode 118, people. We're going to get up out of here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the live bell notification, and subscribe to the channel.
So go back and make sure that you are subscribed. Why I'm saying that is because I've been subscribed to this channel for many years. I went actually into my YouTube from my phone, and it said I was unsubscribed. So make sure you're subscribed. Just go back in and check. You know why I say that is because when we have these updates on our phones, sometimes these updates when a new phone comes out will make you reset a lot of things, and it just pushes things out of whack. So go in there and make sure you're still subscribed. Make sure your live bell notification is on, and make sure you're commenting because you don't want to miss when we go live. You don't want to miss an opportunity where you'll see some exclusive content. You don't want to miss an opportunity to where you're going to see us on something that you wanted to see in its live situation, not thinking that we're not on when we really are on. A lot of people be like, "Oh, I didn't know y'all came on at 8:15 on Sunday." Yeah, we do a live show now, and then our big show comes on at 9. So you don't want to miss that 8 o'clock show by not subscribing to the channel and hitting that live notification bell because that's won't miss us.
Thanks. So we're gonna get up out of here, people. What are we next? See us on Sunday for Uncensored Minds, man.
Bye.
Deuces, people.